God, it is me, Malcolm River, your favorite big sister, mentor, and life coach. Today we're going to chat about the Father's love language. I was listening to a gospel song. These songs, most of the time, are filled with words of thanksgiving, right? Because the Father has provided, He has rescued, He has restored, He has delivered, He has set free. I mean, the list goes on and on and on of all the things that the Father has done, and we're thanking Him with a place of gratitude. And again, He's worthy to be praised for all these things that He does, because He does do these things. But then I kind of start to feel in my spirit that these kind of worship songs, this is like a romantic ballad that we give to the Father of just how much we love Him because He's done something, right? But what about the kind of worship He expects from us? What about doing the things that He asks of us? This is a thought I felt, that if I was God, I would break up with humanity, right? He began to make me think about how we treat Him like being in a relationship. I'd break up with you. If we could just imagine we who worship Him in these types of songs and these types of ways just was in a relationship with another person. We just thank them for their provisions and we just thank them for all they did, and we're just so grateful, and we just say thank you. And this is all we're saying. We sing da 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 da, and then they say, "Can you make me a sandwich?" And you'd be like, "Make you a sandwich?" Or, "Can you take my clothes to the cleaner?" Take your clothes to the cleaners. And then you go back to loving them. "Oh, I love you. Thank you. This is the tilted type of relationship that we have with the Father, where we just want to be saying thank you, give you worship, and it feels good to the flesh, right? Worship feels good to you, but guess what? Abba don't need. He don't need your worship. He don't need our worship. You know why He doesn't need our worship? He's worshiped 24/7 a day by myriads and myriads of angels that sound way better than us. He don't need our worship. He don't need to know how good He is. He knows it. He is good. Yahushua said there's nothing good but the Father. His love language is not one of the love languages that is on the list, right? It's not words of affirmation, right? That's not Yahweh's love language. His love language is obedience. Yahweh's love language is obedience. He wants to see that we obey His voice. And so when we think about obedience, we start thinking about law, right? We're not under the law. If we can just separate out of our thoughts that the law is for salvation, which it is not, and deal with the law for what it is, it's an opportunity for us to be obedient. Isn't He good? That He gave us an opportunity to be obedient, not for salvation's sake. There is no salvation outside of belief in the Messiah. But He says, if you love me, obey my commands. And we like to think His commands began in Matthew chapter 1, verse 1. John 1:1 says, in the beginning was the Word. Beginning. Genesis 1:1. Let us make man. Who is us? I was there before the world was created. So that means everything that was ever spoken to man is His word. No man has heard from Elohim. So who do we hear from? If you love me, obey my word. Obey me. Obey my voice. Do what I say. Keep it simple. If you have children, don't you want them just to do what you say? I know I do. My children are grown, so my grandchildren, just do what I say. If I say, pick up a toy, just pick up the toy. If I say, eat your lunch, just eat your lunch. You don't need to understand that I can see you might trip and hurt yourself over the toy. I don't need you to understand that you're going to have a bellyache if you don't eat. I just need you to obey my voice because I love you. And I'm not going to tell you to do anything that's going to hurt you. So when Abba says, remember the Sabbath day, the seventh day, just do it. And there is, if we're honest with ourselves, there is no disagreement of when the seventh day is. We all know it's Saturday. Because every Sunday, when it's Easter, everybody knows to go to church because that's the first day of the week because according to the erroneous teaching, that's Easter Sunday, first day of the week. He resurrected. So if you know when a Sunday is, then how come you think you can't know when the seventh day is? Obey my voice. Just simple. That's his love language. We're going to rue the day when Yahweh really does break up with us. When he really just say, get away from me. I've never known you. When he cracks open the book and your name can't be found in the book of life because you didn't obey his voice. But you felt good singing and you felt good worshiping. But did you obey his voice? Yahweh's love language is obedience. Obey his voice. As always, it is me, Malcolm Marie, your favorite big sister, mentor, and life coach. Shalom, Queens. Hallelujah. If you got anything edifying from this video, give the Father a praise and give us a like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Please come back for more videos so we can continue to serve the daughters of Yah. Hallelujah.